watching Let's Chat.
So as you know, we've been following the My Best Me journey, and we have a lot of people that make this journey possible for the contestants. And one of those is the team with Southern Surgical Arts, specifically Life at Southern Surgical Arts. Here to tell us a little bit about what contestant Jamie with Team Transformers is able to take part in is Dr. Vince Gardner. Good morning, Doctor.
Hey, good
Great
morning.
to
How
see
are
you.
Thanks.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the center Life at Southern Surgical Arts. It's fairly new, correct?
Correct. So Life at Southern Surgical Arts is basically our full-service hormone wellness and med spa. We basically approach things a little bit differently in the sense that we traditionally have a sick care model with medicine, meaning that you get sick, you get a cold, you get a cough, you don't feel good, whatever it is, you go in to see your doctor. At that point, you're evaluated and you're prescribed some sort of therapy, antibiotics, physical therapy, rehab, whatever it is. We approach it a little bit differently in that we want to try to optimize people's health so that they go to the doctor less often or maybe not need to go altogether. So we're looking at a wide range of different labs when we come in. One of the first things that you do, you come in, we do fasting labs. It's a 12-hour fast. And we look at fasting insulin levels, we look at lipids, we look at blood counts, we look at sex hormones, we look at thyroid hormone, we look at all these different things, and then we go through and interview the patient, we do a physical exam, and try to find out what's going on in their life that they may need help with. And so once we talk with them, then we come up with an individualized plan to optimize their health. That also incorporates diet, exercise. We've partnered with several different organizations here in town to, again, promote the diet part of it, the exercise part of it, because really that's a big part that a lot of people obviously are missing.
Right. And speaking of the diet and exercise, Life at Southern Surgical Arts is one of our sponsors and partners with My Best Me.
Correct.
You've been working with Team Transformers contestant Jamie. Now, I love because when you first mentioned and started to describe the Life Center, you mentioned, you know, hormone and some other things. And maybe a lot of you thought, well, you're dealing with women, but that's not necessarily the case. Men as well. And I mean, Jamie's a gentleman that's seen great success with you. Talk a little bit about maybe he's on this 9-month weight loss journey, diet, exercise, and now with you guys combined. What are some of the things he's able to take advantage of with your help?
Well, that's a good question. So one of the first things we do is we look at them from an overall perspective. And one of the things that we do is basically evaluate him. One of that areas is hormones. A lot of men don't realize it, but their hormone levels may not be optimal. When we are in our 30s, our testosterone level starts to decline. And it's a gradual decline over time, and so a lot of people don't realize that. And so what happens is we kind of lose our motivation, we lose that sense of well-being, we get increased abdominal fat. You know, the garden variety scenario is somebody who basically they work all day, they're tired, they go home, all they want to do is get on the couch with the remote. And so we're trying to change that by optimizing some of these levels that may be deficient or insufficient, and partnering that with the exercise and the diet really has made a big difference. And so somebody like Jamie, who's basically had some of these other health issues going in, we're starting to be able to reverse that process, and he's done quite well.
Right, and he's a gentleman like our other contestants that has more than 100 or so pounds to lose.
Correct.
So it's important to not only focus on the diet and exercise to hit that goal number, but make sure everything else internally is healthy as well.
Correct.
So how can someone get in touch with you if they want to join Life at Southern Surgical Arts?
You can call our main number, and it's 423-266-3331. That'll start the process. Once we have that phone call, then we'll send out information. The first part of that's educational, and then we'll set them up an appointment. So the first thing is they want to get labs. So without the labs, it's hard to know exactly what we need to optimize. But once we get that, we interview them, we do a full workup, and then we come up with an individualized plan that will work for them.
We have to know the foundation before we can start
Correct.
building. All right,
Correct.
Dr. Gardner, thanks for joining us. I know
Okay.
we're going to talk to you again here in just a few more weeks.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks so much.